Pranayama is one of the parts of the chair yoga that I enjoy really, really much. And I find that is a fantastic way to practice mindfulness and to control our emotions. It comes from controlling our breath, or maybe not controlling our breath, because that is a kind of whole life type of learning method. You always learn, but the awareness, I think we find the awareness through practicing breathing. And with the chair yoga, the presential classes using masks is something that we can't practice anymore in these times. And I really find it that I'm missing it. I'm missing it. So I take the advantage now in Zoom to really practice pranayama. So we sit down. We connect with our breaths, noticing the inhalations and the exhalations. Allow the shoulders to really drop and relax. Just feel relaxed around the top, around your shoulders. Just notice that the fluctuations of your breath, the fluctuations that are created in your body. But just feeling those inhalations and exhalations. Maybe the cooling sensation of the inhalations coming in into your body. And maybe the exhalations is like a warmer breath coming out. Start deepening the breath, being more aware of your breath. So consciously you are breathing in and breathe out. Try to lengthen that inhalation and exhale. Lengthen in and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's practice Nadhi Shodana today. Inhale. Exhale. So we place the hand in front of our face with the L-shaped mudra or the traditional mudra as we have practiced. And on the next inhalation, just breathe through both nostrils to prepare. And exhale through both nostrils just to prepare. Close your right nostril and inhale through the left. Close the left and open the right and exhale. Now inhale through the right without changing. Close the right and exhale through the left. Without changing, inhale. Close the left and open the right and exhale. Without changing, inhale. Close the right and open the left and exhale. Inhale without change. Close left, open the right and exhale. Inhale, no change. Close the right, open the left and exhale. No change, inhale. Close the left, open the right and exhale. No changes, inhale. Close the right and open the left. Exhale. Inhale, no change. Close and left, open right. Exhale. Inhale. Close and open left. Exhale. Inhale. Close left, open right. Exhale. Inhale. Close right, open left. Exhale. Inhale. Close and open. Exhale. Inhale, no change. Close right, open left. Exhale. Another round. Inhale. Close and open the right. Exhale. No change. Inhale. Close and open the left. Exhale. Place the hand over the lap and inhale through both nostrils and roll the shoulders. Exhale back and down. Just roll it once or twice and stay still in meditation. Maybe the hands in chi with the finger, thumb and index finger together. And just observe your body. Observe any sensations. Observing the stillness. Okay, roll the shoulders forward and up. Inhale. Waking up, back and down. Exhale and again, rolling of the shoulders forward and up. Inhale. Let's twist toward the right. Just bringing the left hand on the outside of the right knee or thigh and twist to look behind you. Inhale deeply. And exhale, twist towards the other side. Inhale deeply. And exhale towards the center. Both arms to the sides. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hands to heart center. Place your right hand across, holding the left thigh, and just reach sideways. Just a little side angle stretch. And change. So now the left hand is holding the right knee or right thigh and reaching to the side with the right hand and over. Inhale deeply, just feel that little stretch sideways. And exhale, release. Open both arms to the sides, lifting all the way up. And exhale on the exhalation, place the hands over your knees and forward fold in between your legs. Stay there, inhaling deeply. And exhale deeply. On the next inhalation, you're going to press your knees down with your hands and roll slowly up. And exhale, lift the gaze. On the next inhalation, reach sideways, the arms to the sides and up. And another forward fold. Place the hands over the knees, relax the head down. Reaching down, decompressing the spine. Bring the head towards the right. Bring the head towards the left. Bring the head towards the right. And bring the head towards the left. Stay with the head down the center and roll up in the inhalation, pressing down the hands. And exhale, lift the head. Open the arms again to the sides, inhaling and up. Exhale, forward fold. This time, open a little bit more the feet to the side, forward folding. You are at the edge of the chair. Press with the left hand against the knee and bring the head towards the right. So you are really stretching the side of the shoulder, neck, and arm, and you are at the same time bringing the left knee towards the left, opening the hips. And exhale, transition to the other side. So you're now folding over your left thigh, pressing away with your right hand down right knee, bringing the head a bit farther away towards the left. And again, change, forward folding, and now folding over your right thigh, pressing with the left hand, that left knee, reaching in the opposite way with the head. And change to the other side once more. Press against that knee. Forward fold. Relax the head down. And on the next inhalation, again, press the knees away, rolling onto the spine. Lift the gaze on the inhalation, lifting the arms to the sides and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay there for a moment. So these movements are helping the spine to waken. You roll the shoulder once or twice again. And you may close your eyes. Welcome to the room. Now, let's work a little bit with those feet. I hope you enjoyed that transition from pranayama to a bit of movement. Very meditative, lovely. Now, let's feel the feet on the ground. Let's feel those toes. Just bring the ball of the toes onto the ground, pressing firmly onto the ball of the foot, down onto the ground. So you're activating around the whole lower limb. You're really activating these muscles here. Very subtly, we just press onto those feet and bring them a bit closer to. It's a bit deeper the stretch onto the back of onto the bottom of the sole of your feet. Just press them down. On the inhalation, I would like you to relax the abdomen and relax a bit of the pressing of the feet. And on the exhalation, I would like you to compress around the abdomen area and pressing the feet down onto the ground firmly, okay? So inhale, relax. Exhale, press the feet down, engage abdominal area. Inhale, relax. And exhale, really press onto the ball of the foot and engage in abdominal area. Inhale, relax. And again, press, 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 and compress. Inhale, relax. And exhale, press in. Inhale, relax. And exhale, press. Okay, let's bring one hip forwards. Let's bring the other heel forwards. Hold on to the chair, okay, for these transitions. Now press onto the ball of the foot and press onto the other one. Very good. Now heel, extending. And notice extension on the back of that leg and then the other one. And now foot in, pressing on the ball of the foot, the other one, and change. And let's do this a few times, and you notice that you need to keep, for this movement, the abdominal area engaged for a more smooth transition of the feet. It may be a bit awkward, okay, for many, but just stay connected with the abdominal area, extending one leg, then the other. Take your time, then pressing and pressing, okay? And then the inhalation, stay connected with the inhalation. Inhaling, inhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Okay, and on the inhale, exhalation, really notice the abdomen compressing. Okay, stay with the feet, the ball of the foot now in and pressing down. And let's just open to the side and open to the side and close to the center and close to the center. So you lift one knee, open to the side and press down. And then the other one. So I would like you to open, open, and then close, close, okay? You may do it with just the feet planted that way, okay? It's more accessible just doing it that way. But if you want to challenge yourself, do it with the ball of the foot only, okay? So open, open, close, close. Lifting knee, open. Lifting knee, close, lifting knee, close. And again, open, open, and close, close. Open, open, and close, close. And the last time, open, open. And if your heels are up, lower than down, and stay with the legs as spread as you can with the foot, making sure the foot is also following the same line as your thigh bone. So just notice how your foot are planted. Don't open it too much. Don't close it too much, just at the same line as your thigh muscle. And from here, bow to one side. Very good. Keep opening the knees and bow towards the other. So you're really bringing that mobility sideways. The chest is still open, lifting the right knee, shoulder up and lifting the left shoulder. Lifting one shoulder and lifting the other. Now let's go towards the left and reach up with the right hand. Very good. Let's go towards the right and lift the other one. Let's go towards the left and lift the right hand. And let's go towards the other, lifting the left. Now, when we go towards the left, just press the elbow down onto the forearm and just reach up with the right arm. And now we press with the forearm over the knee on the right side, reaching up with the left hand. So this is just a side angle pose, reaching up, change. And side angle onto the right side. Okay, stay now onto the center. And from here, let's glide the right leg towards the right and pivot the left foot in. So you see the foot. When you want to bring the foot align as the direction of your leg, it's very awkward to plant it, right? It's really awkward to really have that foot planted and to give us a stability. But if we lift the toes towards the ceiling and then we pivot them towards the inside of the room, we have more support, okay? It's like stopping us from falling towards the front or towards the back, towards the side, right? So I would like you to keep that in mind, that always when we are opening to the side with the leg extended, pivot it in, okay? And from here, let's bow towards one side. Let's bow towards the other. And again, reaching with one arm towards the leg extended and up with the other. And then in the opposite direction. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, changing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, changing up and inhale, lift. Exhale, changing and inhale, lift. Let's stay in side angle with the forearm over the left side. Left forearm, left thigh, reaching. Bend the elbow if this is probably too awkward. Bend the elbow, place the hand behind your head. Stay there for a moment. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. And inhale, lift. And just stay with the legs in the way they are and walk both hands over the bent knee and try to probably reach towards the back of the chair, keeping the hips open to the front without changing anything on the legs. Let's twist the body to look behind us. Inhale deeply. and exhale deeply. And now let's bow over the left knee, okay, with both hands over the left knee. Inhale deeply, and exhale deeply. Press the knee away, lifting, okay, and now hold on to the chair, and let's walk those legs a bit closer together, okay? Give it a little shake there, okay? Just a moment, please. So we do the other side. So again, holding on to the chair, keep the heels down or not. If you want a bit of challenge, lift those heels and open to the side and open to the other. And lift the knee to close and close. Lift to the side and lift to the side as wide as you can, closing. Make that movement as big as you can. So you can lift the knee as high as you can with control, lifting the other to close. And the same, lifting as high as you can and open as wide as you can. That's it. Another time, closing and opening. Okay, lower your heels, extending onto the left leg towards the left. Okay, maybe on this pose. Now, left foot, pivot it in. That's it. So you're lifting the toes and in, planted. So you have more support and more stability. Then right foot, we walk it a little bit more towards the right, sorry. And from here, hands on the waist first, and just bow towards one side. And just bow towards the other. And bowing. And bowing. Let's bow, reaching sideways, reaching high. And now the opposite direction. Forearm over the knee, reaching high with the left. And in the opposite direction. Make it on your own pace, okay? You don't need to go too fast. You don't need to go too slow. It's on your own pace, okay? Reaching high with one arm and then with the other. And stay in side angle onto the right side, reaching high with the left hand up. Full side angle or hand behind your head. Make sure that elbow is really lifting. The chest wants to look towards the ceiling and stay there, inhaling. And exhale. Inhale deeply. And exhale, transition up with the hands over your right knee. And let's see if we can now reach with the right hand behind the chair. For this twist, keep everything else in place. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. After the next inhalation, bow over the right thigh with both hands over the knee, reaching down. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Now press that knee away, lifting the body up and holding onto the chair to close the legs safely. So just very gently closing in and give it a nice little shake. Shaking your hands as well. Shake it to the top and shake it to the ground. Shake it to the top and shake it in between your legs. And again, shake it to the top. And now try to reach to the side towards the ground. Now you shake it to the top and shake it to the other side. And just make a big circle towards one side. And then we make another big circle. Just try to touch the ground. Very good. Big, big, big one. Inhaling, shaking here. And now start pumping the hands. Press the feet down onto the ground. Inhaling deeply. Exhale deeply. Connect those abdominal area muscles and keep pumping those hands. Inhale and exhale. Let's do it towards the front and hands facing up. The hands towards the front, in front of your body. That's it. Keep pumping those hands. Open the arms toward the sides. Press the feet down, engage abdominal area and pelvic floor. Turning the hands down and towards the back. Let's see the mobility of the shoulders, turning the arms towards the front and up. The hands are facing up. And now the hands are facing down and back. Keep turning and keep pumping. That's it, lifting the arms, keep pumping. All the way up and now all the way forth. Hands facing up, hands facing down and outwards. Keep turning the arms, very good. Now hands facing down, in and up. And hands facing in, down and out. Okay, all the way up for the last time. Another 3 or 4 pumps more. And relax those hands. Oh, God. Shake it. Release, inhale deeply. Hands to the knees, roll the shoulders. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, roll the shoulders. Maybe a little shake. Shake it all out. Let's shake a bit more, okay? I feel like shaking it. Just a little bit of movement here with the arms up and inhaling deeply and inhaling deeply, reaching high. Inhaling, reaching high. And again. And again. And again. Okay, hands over the knees, relax the head down, stay low, bowing forward. Allow the blood to rush into your head. Filling the face with blood, refreshing us, oxygenating our brains, our face, waking up. Press the knees away, lift and roll up gently. That's it, lift the gaze, keep the eyes closed, open the arms to the back, towards the sides and up, inhaling. And exhale, hands to heart center. And open the arms to the sides and towards the back, really reaching high. And exhale, hands to heart center. Hands over the knees, just stay there for a moment. A deep inhalation and exhalation, releasing. Okay, for the next sequence, I would like you to take, if you have a block, and if you have a cushion or something that you could prop yourself up with. So we are going to extend the thigh muscles and all the internal muscles, the iliopsoas group. By bringing ourselves, we need to move towards the right side of our chair and holding just holding the weight of our body with one thigh. Okay, with the left thigh. The left thigh is holding, and then the right thigh, and oh, there's a fly in front of me, and the right glute and right thigh is just hovering on the air, okay? And then that knee, place it over that cushion, over that book, over that block, anything you could probably just place that knee over. So you have more support. You can also actually work this pose without it. If you have the strength and the balance, okay, it may be safe enough for you to just do it without it, okay? If your toes are not curling under behind you, you need a block, okay? If you don't have that curl of the toes for the support that you need with the other leg, you need at least to have the support of the knee, okay? And if you have the support of the toes behind you, you may or may not, depending on the strength that you have, on the other side, okay? So we'll just try and see. So from here, with the knee on the ground, both hands first on the front knee, the left knee, and walk those hands in such a way that you are lifting the spine really high. Okay, I'm gonna just place that block a little bit farther back, so I have a bit more extension of of the quads and the iliopsoas. So you can actually yourself graduate that and probably bring it as far back as you probably need. Okay, so from here, with the toes curled under, bring the right arm up. Inhale, reaching high. And now reach towards the left and feel that stretch all along the side of your body, from the knees all the way to the hip, all the way to the shoulder, all the way to the hand, reaching towards the left. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. And the last time, inhale, center, exhale, left. Bring yourself to center, hand down. Now left hand behind towards the chair, and we twist. Looking behind us. Inhale deeply. Press the right hand against the left thigh for a deeper twist. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Why don't you try and bring the right elbow towards the left knee? Maybe. If you can't reach with the right elbow, just stay lifted, or probably glide the arm on the outside, glide the arm down on the outside of the left thigh, and stay hold it at the back of the chair with your left hand. If your elbow touches the knee, you may stay in prayer position, so you can really press the hands together. Pressing the hands together to really twist. Either pose is beneficial, the same. Inhaling deeply, stay there for another breath. And exhale, release, lifting the body and releasing that twist to turn the body to center. And now for those that have the strength, or if you want to try, we can actually just stay here with both arms just in the way we are, okay? But if you think you could probably press that front foot to lift yourself up, do so now. Inhale, lifting. And maybe lowering to sit back again. You probably can keep one hand holding onto the chair while you lift. Okay, you can actually hold yourself a little bit and exhale, lowering. And maybe not at all. You probably just in your mind, you're lifting, and you can stay there happily. All right, inhale, lifting. In your mind, if you can't lift, okay? Exhale, lowering. And the last time, okay, we hold ourselves here. You can hold yourself up in your mind, in your imagination too. Inhaling deeply and exhale deeply. Another deep inhalation. And now, yes, you bring yourself down, hands down. Okay, just the last thing, okay? Stay where you are. Right hand towards the back. Place the hand pressing on your lower back towards the right side. Just press it forward and bring the chest up and back, arching the spine. Bring that right elbow towards the back, the right shoulder towards the back as well. Press your hips forward and try to really give yourself a lovely stretch. You will feel it across the front of this side, okay? Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Maybe your left hand also holds the back of the chair, so both shoulders are projected back. Inhale deeply. And now walk forward very gently. Very good. And just hold yourself to the center. Walk yourself to the center of the chair and give yourself a lovely shake. And we do it on the other side. So from here, move the prop to the outside of the chair on the left side. We hold ourselves with just the right side and right glute while the other leg is free and can just go back, okay? Place that knee down onto that prop, whichever you are using, That's it. With both hands over the knee first, just try to really lift the chest. So you find yourself here, just press yourself a little bit higher to try to really lift that chest. That's it. And maybe the knee can be, if your knee is probably here, okay, just probably see if you can make that stretch a bit deeper. Your toes are trying to be curled under, okay. But if not, it's fine. You can actually let them be there, all right? You don't need to lift yourself up. So you can stay there. Now from here, left arm up, holding onto the chair, probably on the right side of the chair, reaching towards the right, reaching, just feel that stretch towards the fingertips from the knee. Inhale, reaching center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Hand down to the knee and right hand to the back of your chair to twist to look over the right side or maybe behind you. Inhale, lifting through the crown of your head and exhale, twist a bit farther. Pressing that left hand against the outside of the right thigh. Inhale deeply. And now let's see if we can bring the left elbow towards the left knee, towards the right knee. And if not, probably extending the arm, the left arm, extended, gliding down on the outside of the leg. And keep that twist, holding yourself onto the back of the chair. If your elbow touches the knee, you can also place your hands in prayer and press them firmly against each other. So you twist and you have loads of leverage to keep twisting. Now breathe deeply, inhaling deeply. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale deeply. Inhaling deeply. And another deep breath, okay? Make it really meaningful. Lengthening the inhalation and lengthening the exhalation. Okay, hold yourself on the chair. Bring yourself towards the chair up. Now twist the body towards the center. And from here, okay, let's bring again the left arm up. Very good. Maybe both arms. That's it. If you want to try to lift yourself up, try. You can stay there as well, okay? By just lifting the arms up is enough to get that strength that we need here. And also with the power of your mind, if you really imagine yourself doing this, exhale lower, you will eventually do it. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Maybe one hand is just holding yourself here, so the right hand is probably touching and pushing to help ourselves up. And exhaling, lowering. And the last time we lift, we hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one hand reaches, and then the knee lowers, and this left hand goes towards the back of the hip. That's it, just behind the hip. We reach high with the left hand. That's it, I'm reaching. Or maybe this hand is holding onto the chair, onto the back of the chair, just to allow the chest to really open. Press with the hand in. Press to the back. Keep opening the chest and shoulders towards the back. Inhale deeply. I love reaching high as well with the arm. Release. Okay, so from here, left hand hold the knee, lift the back knee, close it gently to the front. Give it a lovely shake there. Okay, we move away the props and we stand up for a couple of strengthening poses, okay? So we place the chair on front of us and we sit, we stand. We stand right behind the chair. Open the legs Hips, well, no hip, the chair width, or a little bit more. And from here, we lift the heels and lower, lifting the toes and lifting the heels, lower the heels and lifting the toes. Inhale up, down. Okay, inhale up, down, inhaling up. On the next one, we stay up with the heels and bend onto the knees. Inhale, lifting, keep the heels high. Squat. If you can't do this with the heels high, just stay with the heels on the ground and just squat, okay? Inhaling, lifting, exhale and lowering. Inhaling, lifting, and exhale, lower. Stay there for 5, 4, with the heels down if you want, 3, 2, 1. Lift yourself once more, and exhale, release the heels down. Give it a little shake. Very good. Okay, now step back with the right foot. Step forward, step back with the left foot. Step forward, right foot, and forward, left foot, and forward. Right foot, keep the heel high, now low. Heel high, and now lower the back heel. Heel high, and low. And now I would like you to lift it, pivot the heel towards your left and open the hip towards the right and place the heel down. Okay, so you are lifting the back heel, okay, the right heel. You're gonna pivot the heel towards your, pivoting towards your left and place it on the ground, and your hips are looking towards the right. And again, lifting the heel and pivot it down. Inhale, lifting the heel and pivot it down. Okay, now your hips are looking straight towards the right. Bend onto the left knee towards the chair. Straight, bend, and straight, bend, and straight. Now let's see if we can practice warrior 2 by gliding the left foot towards the chair, keeping the hips open to the right and extending one arm towards the back and then probably the front arm towards the front, or you just may stay here holding onto the chair. Now let's straight the front leg and let's bend it. Straight, may hold yourself, okay, don't fall, and bend. Your hips are open to the right and bend. Open, straight and bend. Very good. And just open, straight and now bend. Now let's stay for 2 breaths on warrior 2. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale once more. Now exhale, hand to the chair, the back one onto the hip. Pivot the back heel up, lifting the heel, and square the hips with the chair for warrior 1, okay? So for high lunge in this case with the heel up high, okay? So the front knee is bent and this is high lunge, okay? But your hands at the moment are on the chair. So we take it easy, one arm up first and then the other. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. That's it. Keep bending onto the front leg. Hands down. Knee down for 5 times. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring down that leg straight. Step forward. Now step back with the opposite leg. So now let's practice that pivoting. But first we extend and we bend. We extend and we bend and we extend and we bend. Okay, the front leg is bent. We are talking about the right leg. Hand on the waist. The hips are square parallel to the chair at the moment. Now let's see if we open the hip to the left and pivoting the back heel to the back. Again, lifting that heel to square the hips to the chair. And now we pivot to square the hips to the side. Inhale, lifting the heel, squaring the hips to the chair. And now squaring the hips to the side. Stay in with the hips open to the side, to the left, with the right knee bent. Now bend a bit more and straight. Walk probably the foot a bit closer to the chair for a wider stance. Bend onto the knee and straight. Bend onto the knee, sideways and towards yourself. Bending and standing. Now we keep that knee bent. Let's extend that arm right on top of the left leg. Just shoulder height. That's it. And maybe we lift the right arm and we look towards the right hand. Open the chest, we look towards the right hand. Very good. So the shoulders right on top of your hips. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Let's see if we can stand the leg with the arms here. Maybe you need to hold yourself onto the chair. Bend onto the knee, really bending towards the chair and then extending. And again, bending towards the chair and extend it. Now we keep that knee bent now. Hold onto the chair, hand onto the waist, and let's lift that back heel up, pivoting. That's it. Now hips closing to be parallel to the chair. And again, pivot back, open, lifting the heel. Very good. And down. Lift it, hand onto the front of the, onto the chair. Hips parallel to the chair for high lunge. One arm up. The back heel is high, okay? And then probably the other. Inhale deeply, 2 breaths here. Exhale deeply. Another deep breath. Hands onto the back of the chair and knee down for 5. Up, 4. Up, 3. Up, 2. And 1. Now inhale, lift. Step forward, shake the legs. Very good, well done. Let's walk back, down dog. Head in between the arms. We walk one knee, bending one knee, then the other. Head in between the arms. Try to bring the head down, relaxing the head down. And feel the stretch all along the spine and the sides. Inhale, walk towards your chair. Let's change the direction of the chair. And from here, place both hands onto the chair, onto the seat, holding the sides, okay? Be very, very still. Engage abdominal area, like if you're gonna receive a punch, all right? Now lift the right leg towards the back. Now try to lift the right hip on top of the left hip. So you're opening the hips sideways and close parallel to the ground. So you're pivoting the hips, opening the hip to the side and closing parallel to the ground. And again, you lift the right hip towards the ceiling and bring the hip back down again, parallel to the ground. And the last time, lifting that hip and exhale, lowering. Place that leg, the right leg, down onto the ground. And let's see how we get on with the other one. So the toes are looking down. The hips are parallel to the ground, okay? Now let's see if we lift that left hip, opening the hip to the side. Now the toes are looking towards the left. Exhale, lowering the hips. Inhale, lifting that left hip up. That's it, stacking the hips one on top of the other. And exhale, lowering that left hip. And the last time, lifting that hip up. And exhale, lowering. Okay, step that foot down. Let's relax the head down onto the chair by placing probably the forearm onto the chair, relaxing the head down. Maybe your knees are slightly bent. Maybe your head is resting on top of the chair. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. With the hands lifting, raising the gaze, lifting the body slightly, place both hands on the rest of the chair and walk again and see how you get on with a down dog here instead of the hands on the back. Bend the knees, try to bring the head in between the arms, relaxing the head down. Maybe it's a bit less accessible with the hands so low. Just do it for 2 breaths. And walk forward towards the chair. From here, raise both arms up in a standing position, rising the hands to touch on the top, and exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, so we take the chair and we sit down. And from here, we hold the back of one thigh, lift it up. Hold that knee towards your armpit. Give it a couple of movements here, rounding movements towards one side, and then towards the other. Hold the back, the heel and the knee, and side movements. Carol, if you need a stool, take it. At the same for Brita, to place that foot down, or if you can, just across the other thigh, just to relax. A couple of breaths here in pigeon, half pigeon, seated, half pigeon. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Bring ourselves up, holding that knee towards the chest. Give it a hug with the left hand. So we are hugging with the left arm that right thigh, and we twist for the last time. Really hugging that thigh. We release. Or hold the back of the thigh, release that foot, flex and extend the foot with a few movements, around the movements with the foot in both directions. And just a little shake on the leg. That's it, a little heavy. And we change onto the other leg, holding the back of the thigh, squeezing that knee towards your left shoulder. Up and down a couple of times and around, changing the direction of that rounding movement, holding the knee with one hand and the heel with the other to place the foot over the opposite knee or over the stool here. Allow the knee to open to the side and forward fold. Relax here, forward folding. And half pigeon pose on the left side. Stay connected with your breath. Lengthen that inhalation and that exhalation. On the next inhalation, you rise, holding the knee towards your chest, pumping that knee a couple of times. That's it. Just grab that knee with the right arm in a hug and twist to look behind you. Just gently, not too forceful, not too eager either. Just relax and mellow. We release. Hold the back of that thigh. Release that foot away. Pointing and flexing, probably opening the toes, just connecting with those muscles we have on our toes, trying to fan those toes away. Rounding movements with the ankle. Just a little shake on the leg. Very good. Just stay back, sit back, relax on the chair. Roll the shoulders forward and up, inhale. Back and down, exhale. Release the arms to the sides, lifting the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And again, open the arms to the side, lifting, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Relax the head forward slightly, hands onto the thighs. You may rest back onto the chair, or may transition down onto the floor, bringing the feet up onto the chair. If you wish today to just stay there, seated, you are welcome. Just notice the shoulder relaxing, the face muscles relaxing. The jaw slightly separating from the upper teeth. Following the breath in a relaxed, letting go away. Enjoying the stillness and the silence. Maybe you are drawn to sounds. Maybe you are drawn to thoughts. Allow them to soothe you at the same time. And enjoy the transition of that awakening and dreamy sensation, like in and out of consciousness. Making a note of those feelings and emotions, thoughts, or memories. Bringing back, releasing that and bringing yourself back onto the present moment. Relaxing and at the same time challenging ourselves to stay still. And just breathe and bring that awareness on your breath. Bringing consciousness back to our bodies by deepening the breath. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. And bringing some gentle movements to your fingers, toes, maybe rolling off the shoulders. Maybe stretching the head towards one side, rolling the head towards the other. Extending the arms towards the sides, lifting, inhaling. Exhale, hands to heart center. And maybe forward folding, hands over the knees, relax the head down. On the next inhalation, rise, pressing onto the knees, allowing the head to be heavy. Open the arms to the sides and towards the back, lifting, inhale. Gather all that energy back to your heart, exhale. And with the head slightly forward and hands on prayer position. I hope this class will remind us to stay pure and kind in heart and thoughts and in actions towards yourselves mainly and then towards others. Namaste.